Salutations everyone, welcome to my Monster Hunter Wilds prediction video. Let's start off by something I'm assuming many people aren't really talking that deep about, which is large monsters forming packs with other large monsters. This is something very fascinating because we're so used to seeing a lot of pack monsters being small, just small monsters, but now we also have large monsters forming packs, which is so freaking fascinating. But I would say that not every large monster in Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be forming packs with other large monsters. Some of them will form packs with small monsters. So you will be getting large monster packs. You will be getting a lot of large monster packs because it's kind of like a new thing, so you will be getting a lot more, and you will be getting small plus large monster packs, and also just small packs in general, which we do know of, like small monsters just being together with small monsters. We do get that, but there will obviously be one large monster and its small counterparts, which we've been used to in previous games. So that's my assumption. We will be still getting those, but we'll have a lot more of large monster packs. So that's kind of cool, right? So far, it took 3 spaces on my spider diagram. Moving on. By the way, this is not a scripted video, so I might make a bunch of mistakes. Moving on, I do not think the Clutch Claw is coming back, so no Clutch Claw. I know a lot of people did not like it, and at first it was pretty fun, but then when you had to hunt the monsters in Iceborne, you had to keep tenderizing it. It was so annoying at times. It was like, ugh. So I don't think we're getting the Clutch Claw again. So that's kind of cool, right? For many fans out there who like the Slinger, but they just don't want the Clutch Claw. When people saw the Slinger back in the teaser trailer, they were disappointed. They were expecting the Clutch Claw to come back. I don't think it's coming back. So, yep, so far, just a few predictions. Moving on, when it comes to a prediction that I think all of us can easily predict, it's the flagship monster is going to be teased in the next trailer. Now, there were the developer chat when it came to Monster Hunter, just like a couple hours after the trailer was posted. I'm sure you can find the video on their official channel, where what was mentioned was there will be a trailer on the 7th of June, which is just in a few days from now. So mark your calendars and get every popcorn flavor ready, because yeah, it's just going to be an extra trailer. But they did mention one new monster. That's freaking incredible, and this is obviously the flagship. It's obviously the flagship. It just makes sense, in my opinion. Moving on with that, I don't think the next trailer, is just only going to feature one new monster and all of the monsters we've seen so far. I think they will show some of the monsters we've seen so far, but they will also show returning monsters. You know something? I feel like I just can't even write anymore. But yes, there will be returning monsters in the next trailer. Maybe they might emphasize the Puke that we've seen. And not only that, but I have a feeling that they will also stress more in the next trailer about the baby animals. So the baby monsters, sorry. I'm so used to calling them animals. The baby monsters. So we did see a baby Puke in the previous trailer. It makes sense that they will talk about the offspring of the larger monsters. And obviously there were, throughout the years, baby versions of the monsters. We've seen it with these smaller monsters, especially the herbivores. But when it came to the large monsters, we've only seen like wyvern eggs or carnivore eggs, and that was it. That was it. We never really saw a tiny baby Rathian or Rathalos walkabouts. We did get a cutscene for it long ago in the old days. We've seen it in cutscenes, but we've never hunted one or never captured one. Now I'm going to assume that you could capture them or you could kill them. So yeah, but I feel like you could also raise them, which is kind of an interesting thing. If we don't really get a chance of raising some of these baby monsters, I feel like this type of mechanic will appear in the expansion. So if it's not in the main game, it could appear in the expansion. Look at me! Look at me! I'm predicting expansion stuff now. So yeah, I have a feeling that the flagship is going to be introduced in the next trailer. Not only that, but we just going to see a lot of returning monsters. They might talk a bit more about the young monsters, and we might get more character stuff, more story, more on the story, which is something that I'm sure many of us are interested in. Some of us don't really care that much about Monster Hunter stories, but it's pretty interesting. I really hope they don't really tease out everything with so many trailers like with what they did with Rise. So yeah, I have a feeling that in the next trailer, they're only going to be showing one new monster and everything else is going to be returning monsters. Anyways, that's it for my trailers. Not trailer, my predictions all together because I wish I could predict a bit more. So to recap, a lot of large monster packs. There's going to be small and large monster packs together, and there's also going to be regular small packs, which we know of. So yeah, no Clutch Claw. It's going to feature the flagship on the 7th of June. There'll be a lot of returning monsters in the next trailer. They might talk about baby monsters. You might be able to capture them or kill them. And you also will get more stuff on the story. So these things are just all for the trailer. Yeah, I really wish we could predict more. Honestly, it's just pretty difficult to predict everything. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bye.